It's your boy, Mr. House of Jazz. Back with another tutorial. This time we have one of the classics, man. If you grew up in the late 80s, could have been the early 90s when this came out. Oh my goodness. If you was listening to R&B music, you know that you love Troop. When their second album came out and they had songs like All I Do Is Think of You, which is the remake of a Jackson 5 song. I Will Always Love You. I'm not talking about Whitney Houston's version, or should I say Dolly Parton's version that she covered, but their own version. And of course, this song right here, Spread My Wings and Just Fly Away. Oh my goodness. This version that I listened to was off the album. If you remember, the video version was, it was pretty much the same music, but it was like the remix to it. It was slightly different. So this is based off the album version. And I'll have a link in the description so you know which one I'm talking about. You know, I'll put a link to the video I looked at. So it starts off with, you know, that little, it's like, and all you're doing is really just playing with E minor, not minor, but E major 7. And then at some point I put the 9 in there just to play with it. So E major 7, E major 9, I just slid up to give that. Because they do it on the track. So that's all I'm doing on that. Just kind of. And then you go. Ding, ding. I imagine. Okay, so just to show you the chord, after I'm using the sustain pedal, I press the sustain pedal down and just kind of. Oh, I forgot to push the sustain pedal down. But go. And there you go. And then you learn on E on your left hand, B as in boy on your left hand also, E and B. And on your right hand, you got your E major 7, E, G sharp, B as in boy, and D sharp. And you just stay right there. And then you got a little melody on the track that goes ding ding. That ain't nothing but F sharp, G sharp, or G flat, A flat, how you look at it. I play it as octaves. Ding, ding. And then when I come back to the E major 7, I just add the 9th. So I'm playing the same chord, but I'll just add that F sharp just to, you know, because I don't have the track. Like on the track, you got the drums playing and all these ding, ding, whoosh, and all that stuff. So that's just to make it interesting. Okay, that's all I'm doing for the intro. Let's jump into the song now. So you still got the E major 7 as the first chord to the song. I imagine faces. So again, that's E, B as in boy on the left hand, E, G sharp, B as in boy, D sharp, right hand. I imagine faces, many lovers. All I did was just go to a G flat chord. G flat, D flat on the left hand, G flat, B flat, that's B as in boy, D flat, D as in door. So, imagine faces, many lovers, to ease the pain of having no one. Okay, so you kind of on that G flat chord for a moment. If you decide to buy my little note sheet, you'll see that I actually have the G flat written twice. That's just as a reminder to me to not jump off, leave it too quickly. So, you know, that's that. So I put that on there on purpose. Like I wrote E major 7, then I wrote G flat, then I wrote G flat again right next to it. That's just to remind me not to stay on it, because you gotta stay on it. I imagine faces, many lovers. And then after that, you go to an A flat minor 7. A flat, E flat on the left hand. On the right hand, A flat, B as in boy, E flat, G flat. Okay? So imagine faces, many lovers. Hit the G again. And then there we get A flat minor 7. You can add, you can add this D flat if you want to fatten up the chord more. It's up to you if you want to add that note to it. You know, it just fattens it up a little bit. And then you go back to the E major 7 again to ease the pain of having no one. And the G flat again, okay? So you're playing those two chords again to ease the pain of having no one in my. But this time you don't have to stay on the G flat chord that long. You don't have to stay on the G flat that chord. To ease the pain of having no one in my life. So then you go to a E flat minor 7, E flat, B flat, that's B as in boy on the left hand, right hand, E flat, G flat, B flat, that's B as in boy again, D flat, D as in door. So you go into that chord, that's an E flat minor 7. In When we go back, so beginning of the verse, I imagine faces, many lovers, hit the G flat again. To ease the pain of having no one, minor 7. So you're going to hit those two chords kind of back to back. That first one, this is just a B major chord over A flat. So you got A flat in the bass. You can feel free to use the E flat if you want. On your left hand, on the right hand, you got G flat, B as in boy, E flat. And then that second chord is just an F sharp minor 7 over B as in boy. Alright, so on your left hand you got B as in boy. On your right hand you got F sharp, A, C sharp, E. Okay? And then you're basically going to play all those chords again except for this one that I'm showing you. You're going to play every single chord in the same order that I showed you except for this one. So let's do the whole verse now. So that's the verse right there. I imagine faces, many lovers, hit the G flat again. To ease the pain of having no one in my life. And I'm tired of being undercover. It's time to navigate my feelings tonight. Okay, so I just played every chord. The only one I did not play was, you don't play that the second time around, okay? So that's the verse right there. Then you're going to go into, I guess, what I'm calling the pre-chorus. And that's the part. The sky is calm, the stars are bright. Was better than to be in flight. I think that's what the words are. But okay, so right here on the Word document, when I typed it out, I put these chords in brackets because if you know in the song is da 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 da, you gotta hit all those chords. So what I did call myself doing was putting them in brackets so that if you buy this, you'll see that those three chords are played quickly together. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so that's the, so if you bought this, this Word document, that's the reason why I put the brackets. That's just to show that, hey, you play these quickly together. So I just grouped them off. Okay, so you're gonna have the first set. You're gonna keep A on the bass. Okay, so I don't need to show you anything. The first three chords, I'm gonna play three different chords, but A is gonna be on the bass. And what you're going to do is you're going to go B, E, A. And that's B major, E major, A major. And all that's going to be over A, right? You don't even have to keep hitting A. Once you hit A, just let it sustain. Da, da, da. So those three chords, the first one, your B major is F sharp, B, E flat. Then you're going to move, you're going to stay on this B, and you're going to have G sharp, B, E. And then from there, you want to jump to your A chord. This is going to make this is a regular A chord, and you're already going to have the A in the bass. E, A, C sharp. So together you got da, da, da. Why are you holding A over there? Da, 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 da. Okay, that's the first group. Now the next group of three you're going to move your bass now to A flat. And you're going to leave it at A flat for the next 3 chords, okay? So you're going to go da, 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 da. Okay, now on your right hand, you're going to do E, B, A flat minor. Okay, so let's break that down. Your E chord, you're going to do G sharp, B as in boy, E. Okay, then you're going to go to your B major chord, F sharp, B as in boy, C sharp. And then you're going to go to your A flat minor. Usually you play it up here, just taking the E and I'm playing it down here. E flat, A flat, B as in boy. So that will be da da da. So over A flat, over A flat. So you got okay, all that over A flat. So all together you got the sky is calm, stars are bright. Again, stars in, oh, I'm sorry, I messed up. Da 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 da. And then all you gotta do is hit D flat, E flat as you move to the next section. Do do. So you got da 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 da. Oh, da 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 da. Better than to be in flight. Okay, so that's the first 2 sections of 3 chords. One more time, you got with your A in the left hand, B, E, A. Then move your left hand to A flat and go E, B, A flat minor. And then when you go was better than, those 3 chords are well, just make it. What I'm doing is I'm playing them in a different inversion, so than what I originally planned on. But this is still an E major 7 chord. The last time when we started the song out, this is the chord that we started the song with. So this is the chord that we're going to use, but I'm inverting it just to give that. You hear that? So in order to get it to sound what's better than, I had to invert it. So we want to play the E major 7 chord. You still got E, B as in boy, E on the left hand. And on your right hand, D sharp, F sharp, B as in boy. So that's da. Sorry, da da. This is your E flat minor 7. We played this earlier in the song, but we're playing it in a different inversion to get that sound, that da da da. Oh, sorry, da da da. So the way you play E flat minor 7 on this one, you still got E flat, B flat, and E flat on your left hand. On your right hand, D flat, G flat, B flat, that's B as in boy. This is D flat, D as in door, G flat, and B flat. And okay, D flat, flat that on the left hand, D flat, A flat, D flat. So basically on your left hand, you're just going ding, 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 ding. That's all you're doing. E, E flat, D flat for that first group. You get for that first set. Better than. Okay. And then after that, you're going to go to a C minor 7. Because they're getting a little slick right there. So you got your double C in the left hand. You got your G, B flat, that's B as in boy, C, and E flat. B in. And then you're going to move to this chord called A6 chord. At least that's what I was hearing. Left hand is A, E. Right hand, A, C sharp, E, F sharp. Okay? So, what's better than being fly? So that's that section. What's better than to be in fly? Now you're going to play every single chord. That whole section of the pre-chorus, you're playing it all again, and you're just going to add one chord at the very end. So you'll go, I relax my mind, be at ease, and let this journey set me free. And the only chord you're going to add is you're going to put like an A flat minor over F sharp. Set me free. So on your left hand, that's F sharp, C sharp. And on your right hand, G sharp, B as in boy, D sharp. And you can feel free to put the F sharp over here too. It does give it a fuller sound, okay? You know what I'm saying? So you have an A flat minor is over F sharp, okay? So that's your pre-chorus. And the only other chords left to show you is the chords for the chorus. And that is, spread my wings, fly away to a place that I long for, and my heart will be the pathway, searching for love that's evermore. So spread my, that's a B as in boy, B major 7. On your left hand, B as in boy, F sharp, B. On the right hand, B, D sharp, that's D as in door, F sharp, and A sharp. Spread my wings. On the word wings, go back to your A flat minor 7, the same way you played it during the verse. A flat, E flat on the left hand. On the right hand, A flat, B as in boy, E flat, G flat. Okay? So spread my wings, or the word wings, and fly. Now, almost to just make, I love putting 7ths and 9ths on the chords, and it will work if you do it, but to make it sound like the track, it actually, to me, just play a regular F sharp minor. You can minor 7 when you want to jazz it up later in the song, but when you're at the beginning, you know, you just keep it an F sharp minor. F sharp, C sharp on the left hand, F sharp, A, C sharp on the right hand. Again, if you want to add the E, it's fat. It's still fat. My thing is just pick times when you play the E, pick times you don't play the E, just to give that, you know, it sound like you're doing something different. So we got spread my wings, fly up. Now we back to the very first chord we did on the song, just when we first played the song. E major 7, E and B on the left hand, E, G sharp, B as in boy, D sharp as in door. Okay? Alright, so we have, what were we doing? The chorus, right? I almost forgot. Okay. Spread my wings, fly away. Now, my suggestion is to keep that E major 7 on your right hand and just put C sharp in your left hand. When you put C sharp in your left hand, that's a C sharp minor 9. Okay? C, E, G sharp, B as in boy, and then D as in door. So that's a C sharp minor 9 chord. Okay, and all you're doing is just keeping your E major 7 and just putting C flat or D flat at the bottom of it, okay? To a place that I long for. Now you just saw this in the chorus already. This is the A flat minor 7 again. A flat, E flat, left hand, A flat, B as in boy, E flat, G flat on the right hand. And on the word for, you just playing the regular G flat chord. G flat, E flat, left hand, right hand, G flat, B flat, that's B as in boy, D flat, D as in door. Okay? And then you're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4. The first 5 of those chords again. And instead of playing that A flat minor 7, you're going to take those 2 chords out and you're just going to play an E flat major chord. So you'll be, and my heart will be the pathway, searching for love that's evermore. So that's what we're doing. So you still got the, in my heart, that should be flat major 7 again. Heart will be A flat minor 7 again. A flat, E flat, A flat, B, E flat, G flat. This is going to be the pathway. So that was F sharp on the left. F sharp, A, C sharp, E. Heart will be and my heart will be the pathway. And then I'm searching for love. That's when you got your E major 7 on your right hand. You just go ahead and want to add C sharp on your left hand. C sharp, G sharp, C sharp, E major 7. I'm searching for C sharp minor 9. Hold up. It's the E major 7 on your right hand. When you add the C sharp, it turns into a C sharp minor 9. I don't want to confuse anybody. And then all you're going to do is end it with an E flat major chord. E flat, B flat, E flat, left hand, G, B flat, E flat, G, B flat, E flat. Those are all the chords you need for the song. Those are going. Spread my wings, fly away to a place that I long for, and my heart will be the pathway, searching for love that's evermore. All right, y'all. Y'all know the usual. If you would like to donate to the PayPal and make a request for a tutorial for me to do, click the link down below. If you would like a Word document or PDF file of the list of chords I used for this song, it's simply just a list of chords typed out. If you would like just a Word version or just a PDF, one or the other, if you only need one, all you have to do is send a $2 donation through PayPal. If you would like to have both a PDF copy and a Word document version, you just need to send a $3 donation. That's it. Consider joining the Patreon, being a patron. I do have 2 people that decided to start pledging, and they both started at the $10 level, so feel free. I'm running a special this week where if you become a Patreon by the 19th of this month, that's May 19th, 2017, and you pledge at least $10, and the pledge goes through your credit card, like on my your card is charged at the beginning of the month with Patreon. So once June 1st comes, like if you put your credit card information now, it's not going to be charged immediately. They'll probably do a check to see if your account is legit, where they might take $1 out, but that's not the charge for the Patreon. That's just them seeing if your card is legit. But they only charge the cards on the 1st of the month. So if you don't say you're going to pledge $10, and you have that $10 and you do that by this Friday, May the 19th, and that charge goes through on June 1st, you will be able to request a tutorial for me. Usually tutorials, those requests are usually $20 and up for most people. So, but for that one time, if you do that and the charge goes through, you will be able to make a request. I will make a list of everyone that decides to join, and I will let you know approximately what day I will be able to have that tutorial up. So, take advantage of that, okay? All right, I spent enough time talking. I'll talk to y'all next time. Peace.